No.
What, Khalilullah?
Is it because all the prophets were given Islam and he was the one that found Islam?
No. Islam was from Adam alayhi
Okay,
salam.
who wants
Fire?
Because he was saved from the fire.
He was saved
He was saved from the fire.
Who wants to be
Oh, wala yan. Wala yan.
No, it's something about fire.
Say it.
Huh?
I don't know something about fire.
Yeah.
Somebody say this time I will have
Something about
that.
fire.
In the fire and
It was burning, his clothes burning, and it was like.
Oh, what did the angels ask him? We will save you, but he said, no, don't save me. Allah will save me. What was it?
So?
Like when he was sitting.
Oh, since he wasn't burnt on the in this life, Allah wouldn't want him to get. He would want him to be clothed first, right, or something like that.
His clothes were burned by the fire.
Something like that, right? He would want to be clothed first.
Well, if no one knows,
Yeah.
Ms. Naima will answer.
Then they can get the book. Which team gets the book?
Us.
Listen, we'll have another question.
We still have left.
Yeah, we have another touch.
Another question.
So, what's the answer?
Second finger. Which side is going to be on?
Brother.
Okay, you choose. Which finger?
No, just answer it.
No, we'll answer. We'll try to answer for a little bit.
Which one?
Try,
This
try,
or that?
We'll try.
That. This one?
No, you guys
Yeah.
try first.
This one? Okay. This side.
Okay, let them try first. Usman wanted to answer.
So, why was Prophet Ibrahim?
Because he is the father of the prophets.
Everyone has a
Hey,
different
say
thing.
that man. Decision. Which side is
It has something to do with that, yes.
With what? Fire?
It's because his clothes got burned in the fire, so Allah wants to clothe him the first. Not really. Close, but not really. Okay, Ms. Naima, you want to answer, inshallah?
Yes, if I am wrong, then all my students are going to laugh at me, but I'm going to try this one.
No, you can't be wrong.
I think because when he was put into the fire, they took off all his clothes.
That's right.
Yes.
When they threw him in the fire, they took off his clothes, and that hurts more than being thrown in the fire. Allah wants to show the whole of humanity in the Day of Judgment that you did this to my man, to my prophet. I will dress him up the first before all of you.
Wow, that's
so
amazing.
That's
beautiful.
So we can have another tiebreaker.
Yeah, because the reason is that they did so well also.
Yeah.
So you should put up another question.
Okay. In the Day of Judgment, there's like 7 questions here. We will go, and again, that means everyone here. And I always tell people, and including myself, let's imagine this happening, because it will happen. All mankind will go to prophets to ask Allah to start the judgment.
Yes.
We'll be calling each prophet by the best, attribute that he had. Yes, Zayam, you understand? So Prophet Adam will call him father, the father of the prophet. So let's start like that. I'm going to say a prophet, and you tell me, what do we call him in the Day of Judgment?
The father.
Okay.
Oh, Father, please give me.
Okay, what is the question again? Sorry.
In the Day of Judgment, when mankind go ask each prophet to ask Allah to start the judgment, we call the prophet by the best of his names.
Okay.
So what do we call Prophet Adam?
So you will say the name.
I'll say the prophet. You tell me what do we call him.
Okay.
So for example, Prophet Ibrahim, we call him Khalilullah, or the father of prophets.
Yes.
You know this one, that's why I said it, for example.
Yes.
So what do we call Prophet Adam alayhi salam?
The first man.
Oh, first man, please. I think it's not going to help us if you call him that way.
I don't know.
The kind.
The kind? Let's keep it at 199 for now.
Oh yeah, Khalifa.
أول أنبياء, right? First prophet.
Khalifa is
قال
kind of
ربك
للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة. But that's not only for Prophet Adam. We all are Khalifa for Allah on this earth.
Okay.
Abuna entered Jannah or something to do with that.
No.
Abuna.
Abuna, please.
Oh, what is that?
It's wrong. It doesn't matter what language you say to him.
Papa.
Papa, please.
You say it. Yes.
No.
أول إنسان.
Abu, what is his son's name?
Abu Qabil wa Habil.
Habil.
Actually, we call him, you are the one who Allah created with His own hands. When Allah talks to Shaitan and say, how dare you not to bow down to the one that I created with my own hands. Great honor. We were not created by Allah's hands. Only Prophet Adam was created by Allah's own hands. So that's Prophet Adam. So we go after Prophet Adam after he says, I can't help you, I'm so scared, you know, the hadith. We go to Prophet Ibrahim and we say, Ya Khalilullah. Actually, for Ibrahim, we go to Prophet Noah.
Oh.
So what do we call Prophet Noah?
No, he's not around.
What do we call Prophet Noah?
Trick question, right? There's like nothing, right?
Something
Might
to
be
do with
Mr.
the
We don't have that much information about
Does
Prophet.
that have to do with his age?
Shipman. Shipman, help us.
Does that have to do with his age?
Ruhullah is easy.
No.
Does that have to do with his age?
His age. Does that have to do with his age? Oh, by the way, let's even go further with that. Now, each prophet will say, Nafsi, Nafsi, myself, myself, I can't help you. And he will say an excuse, right? Why can't I help you? What's Prophet Adam's excuse?
Gave him the apple.
I ate the apple and I shouldn't have, I disobeyed Allah that time, right? So this is not counted as a point, just an example. So now from this on, we're going to have two questions. First, what do we call him? And second, what's his excuse? So Prophet Noah, what do we call him? By the way, Prophet Noah is the hardest one. I did not ask this question I asked this question every masjid I went to, and I didn't get an answer except I think in
Oh, I know this.
Is it because
I know why.
What's saying?
I know why.
I know the reason why. I know his excuse.
Yeah, I know
I know
his
his
excuse.
excuse. Yeah. Don't say
What
the
do we
excuse, you won't
call
get the
him?
point.
Yeah, we don't excuse you.
Prophet Noah is the hardest one.
Is it because he says Waqal in Surah Nur, it says Waqal
That's no.
But we know the excuse, we just need to know them.
First, I want to know what do we call him?
All of these are mentioned in Quran, right?
Oh yeah.
Most
yeah.
of these
No,
are
no,
mentioned
all
in
of them.
Quran.
All of
Yeah,
them.
all of them, yes. So,
All of them are mentioned in the Quran.
Salamun, Salamun ala Ibrahim.
Salamun
like
ala
that, yeah.
fil alamin.
Yeah, right, yeah.
There you go.
Right, yeah.
Because of his son. So what do we call him?
You read the whole thing.
سيدنا أرسلنا نوحا إلى قومه أن أنذر ما كان.
Is it Surah Hud? Surah Hud?
It is so.
Yeah, it might be Surah Hud.
Yeah, I think
And it
so.
might be Surah
Arham
Shu'ara. I mean,
That's
Safat.
Allah. Okay, actually it's hard. We call him Abdan Shakura. إنه كان عبدا شكورا. Allah calls him a thankful
Abdan Shakura,
slave.
yes.
Why? He lived a very long life as a prophet, 950 years. By the way, he did not live 950 years. Some people say he lived for over 1,000, 1,700, even more. But as a prophet, 950 years he lived. And he was very, of course, patient. And that's what some people say. We call him patient because all these years and he has been calling people. And you know how many people believed in him?
11. Right?
No, 40. I think it's
About
40.
50 people believed. And he's been 950 years. It's like every 10 years, 15 years he gets one Muslim. It's like, well, and he was very thankful. So that's, now what's his excuse?
His son. He wanted to save his son.
He asked Allah to save his son, or there's another reason actually, which this is a weaker saying.
His
There's a
wife,
more powerful.
right? His wife?
He did not ask Allah to save his wife.
All the
He didn't care about his
prophets
wife.
have one thing that- like, all
Let's
the
forget
prophets-
you. Huh?
Is it? Okay. You're saying that he will refuse the people. What is the excuse, right?
Yeah.
That's what the question
He
is.
will say, I can't help
I
you.
can try. I
Yeah.
don't know whether I'll be right or not.
Yeah.
He may say that actually the shirk started in Nuh alayhi salam's time.
Well, he was
Could
the
be the
first
reason, right?
messenger, but it's not his fault.
It's not his
Not
fault.
his fault.
Like every
Yeah.
prophet has one dua that Allah, like one wish, like
Well, he made
Prophet
dua.
Nuh was like to just Rabbi la ilaha illa
You're close. It's about the dua.
And then he already used his dua, so he's
No, that's another hadith.
like
No,
a favor.
that's another hadith.
Because he asked for his son.
Huh?
Because he asked for his son.
No, no. Well, this is the weakest saying. Yes.
He gave up on his people, kind of, in a way. Like he's been calling him so for such a long time, but they haven't been listening. So he just asked Allah for the punishment to come.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
He asked Allah to destroy his people. He asked Allah to destroy his people. In that flood, many people died, and he thought that he should have been more patient and not ask Allah to destroy his people. You know that flood.
I didn't explain it. Hussein explained it.
Yeah, I need the explanation.
Hey, it's all good. All good, bro.
So,
We won.
what's that? No, we're doing the whole thing. We want to finish all the points for this.
Ibrahim?
So who said Prophet Adam will not count Prophet Adam? No one knew Prophet Adam. So we have 1 point for this team and nothing for that team. This is like the whole tiebreaker game.
Arabiya is better than English.
So it's tiebreaker again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're gonna finish the whole hadith, all prophets. No, Prophet Ibrahim, we call him
His
Khalilullah.
excuse is
What is his?
ما كان للنبي والذين آمنوا يستغفروا للمشركين.
He asked Allah to ask Allah to forgive his father.
Yeah,
There's
No,
more. No, he lied 3 times.
he lied 3 times.
But they weren't those.
No, you have to tell me what are the 3
Oh,
times.
he lied to his dad told.
He broke the idols
Yeah.
and his
He broke the idols, and when they asked him, "Did you do it?" He said, "Why don't you ask the big one?" He was making fun of them.
Yeah.
Okay, and
His dad asked him to go worship with him, and he said no. He was sick.
he said, "I am sick."
Yeah, I'm sick. Yeah.
Okay, what's the third time? What's the third time?
So this is another question, right?
You said the right answer.
What is that?
He said the right answer, but he has no team. He's gonna create fitna.
What is that?
His wife was there.
Oh, so nobody heard, right?
No one heard.
Yeah.
He lied to his wife.
Yeah,
He lied to his wife.
Are you married to someone else?
Oh, when he left his wife and and Ismail, right? When he left them, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't answer the call.
That was not lying.
He said it. He said it.
He said when he lied about his wife, he said that was his sister or something.
Yeah.
When
That's
they
right.
went to that's what I said.
We got half points.
When they went
Brother, you actually got one.
We got 2
about
He
his
said he lied.
About his wife, not to his wife.
Brother, yeah. We got 2 of them. They got 1.
We got 2.
Okay, 2-1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually what happened when there was a very unjust king in Egypt, probably Hosni Mubarak was alive back then. So, and what's his name? His wife's name?
Hajar.
Sarah. Who are you talking about?
He got Hajar through this.
Who are you talking about?
Sarah, and she was very, very good looking, very beautiful. So when the king saw her, or the people saw her, they told the king, and the king said, "Bring her to me." And then he asked Ibrahim, "Who is that to you?" He said, if he says it's my wife, she's my wife, he's gonna kill him. So he did not want to die. To save your life, it's fine to lie in Islam. It's good. Okay, let's say someone's about to shoot you. Do you believe in Jesus and stuff like that? Even if you lie to save your life, that's fun. That's fine. Well, it's not fun. It's not very fun, but it's fine. Why is it okay? Because you can serve Islam better when you're alive. When you're dead, you can't serve Islam very well. So he lied to save himself. So actually, these are the 3 lies, and their team gets the point. So it's what the score is now?
Wait, we got the last one, right? So
3 to 1.
3-1. Okay, so after Prophet Ibrahim says I lied 3 times, go try someone else. We go to Prophet Musa. What do we call Prophet Musa? Kalimullah, the one who Allah talked to. 3-2. What's his excuse?
His excuse is
Oh,
that
he slapped it. He killed him.
He slapped
He slapped a man. Oh my God, I am in trouble.
He killed a man. He killed a man.
He was Egyptian.
He killed a
I said
man.
that.
He killed a man, and he should not have killed him.
4-2. 4-2.
No, he said
4-2.
we both get the point.
Okay, 4-3.
Yes.
Good job.
What? Now we go to Prophet Isa. What do we call him? Ruhullah. You both said it. 5-4.
Yeah.
What's his excuse?
He has no excuse. He has no excuse.
He has no.
Oh yeah, we got this. We got it. We won.
Prophet Isa does not say why. By the way, Prophet Isa did not have an excuse because he did not live for long as a prophet in his people. And there's a very, very important point here. Prophet Isa, when he comes back, he does not come back as a prophet. And when the people want to follow him, he says, "I am a Muslim, I am a follower of Muhammad." So many people do not know that, because when I ask who is the prophet who lived the longest, they say Prophet Isa, he's still alive, because he never died, right? That's not true. Prophet Isa is not a prophet. When he comes down, he's a Muslim. And he says that to the people, that I'm a follower of Muhammad.
That was
Huh?
yeah.